Hey guys, Ponce here on the public tester. I'm here to show you guys a preview of the new jungle timers. As you can see, at least you can see Baron right now. Everything else in the jungle is currently up, so there are no timers for it. But yeah, if you want an actual Riot explanation as to what's going on with this thing, I'll link to that in the description. But yeah, basically, anytime you kill a major camp, like one of the buffs, Dragon or Baron, you'll get a timer for it up here when you press go to the score screen. So if you don't know if you don't have vision on something, it won't give you a timer. If you come in late and then realize that someone has already taken this camp, it won't give you a proper timer on it. It'll just show you whether it's up or not. So yeah, I'll just go show you. But first, let's kill Dragon here. So I can kill it anyway. He appears to be bugged out at the moment, so he's not going to fight me. That's perfect, actually. So let's just beat the crap out of him before he realizes I'm doing so. And so see, dragon should be, yeah, that's the dragon spawn timer right here, this orange one. So when he dies, what's going to happen is I'll get a timer on that saying this thing will respawn in 6 minutes. And I'll get a countdown for that. Now the enemy team, again, won't get this. So you see, 6 minutes. Now I have the timer on it.
It's only fun.
Now I'm going to move over here over to the blue buff and show you what happens there. I guess that's probably why this map has been disabled on the public test round, because there's a bunch of stuff that's bugged out. So this is enemy blue, it should appear right here. Oh, right, I have to clear the camp out. There we go. 5-minute timer on the enemy blue, like so. Now if I kill, there's no space for like the small minions, so you know, you're going to have to keep track of that yourself. If you really want to. I don't think there are too many people who bother. But, yeah. So like I said, nothing appears there.
It's time to hunt.
So, sort of my thoughts on this, aside from what Riot says in their post, which again I've linked to in the description. I mean, I kind of expected this change to come, and I'm pretty sure anyone who thought about it did as well, especially with all the third-party program, or the mods and stuff that would do this for you. And if you didn't do it, the really serious junglers would take notes on their own and, you know, do the timestamps thing and try and memorize the stuff, which is kind of more so tedious than anything, but it really separated the people who did it and who didn't. Like, there's a really big difference. I especially kind of noticed this a lot because I've transitioned, or at least I'm trying to transition recently as a top lane main into someone who plays jungle more, because I'm basically having more fun in the jungle. And I've started actually, you know, try-harding in the jungle and, you know, keeping timers, and there's a massive, massive difference if you, from someone who kind of, yeah, is like really wants to do well in the jungle, who just doesn't really care and kind of, you know, casually clears things out. I mean, in my case, there's probably especially large discrepancy since, well, I'm relatively experienced in the game, so, you know, there was a large gap between when I'm being lazy in the jungle and just kind of clearing it normally, and then playing the jungle properly with, you know, sort of conceptually what I understand to be how you're supposed to play the jungle. I know, like, you know, when I keep timers, I'm really aggressive on the counter jungle. Like, I know when their stuff is up, I'm there, I'm taking their stuff. If they happen to show up, they're usually showing up in their own jungle later than me, and then I'll kill them or something. And like I said, it's a huge difference between, yeah, very casually playing the jungle and having timers and stuff. So, I suppose in a sense, my guess is these timers are going to really encourage counter jungling, I suppose. We'll see how that affects the game, because a lot of people don't. It's just something people don't do because they're not confident in it, or they're scared of it, or because they don't keep timers, they don't have a good idea of when things are spawning or something. So of course, you know, if you don't actually see the camp go down or kill it yourself, you're not going to have that timer. So to get that timer, which is, you know, all important, or even more important now since it just automatically keeps track of you, yeah, you're probably going to want to be able to get the timer yourself and deny it from the enemy. So yeah, we'll see if people actually do this. Sometimes people are a bit resistant to change, and it could take a while, but I foresee a lot more counter jungling in the future. And that has some interesting implications on balance as well, because then it's, in a sense, sort of a weird roundabout buff to champions who are really good at counter jungling and dueling other people and have good escapes to get out of the jungle or the enemy jungle kind of thing. So yeah, we'll see how this goes over. I'll probably be experimenting with this on the public test round a bit in the between now and whenever this is released. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.